everyone, so it is Moritz here, or Michael, depending on where you know me from. And I just wanted to welcome all the new joiners to the site. You know, it's a great site, and as Kofi said to a lot of you probably, welcome to the jungle. I'm glad everyone, you're all here, and I can't wait to get to know you better, and as the season progresses, we can talk NASCAR. It's going to be great fun. So I just wanted to take the time to mention quickly that I'm doing this video as a response to all the questions that you may have asked me, and a lot of you said some questions, a lot of you said just one question, and for those of you who said a lot, I'm just going to simply do one of your questions or two maybe, and then switch to somebody else and come back to yours, in case you're wondering. And also, in case you're wondering, this is all off the top of my head. Everything I'm doing, I've had no time to rehearse, not practice anything. And if there's some words mixed up like I did just now, you know what? Just go with it. Go with it. And also, if you're wondering in terms of why I'm not revealing myself, you know what? That's part of a mystery. I don't want you to know what is behind the sunglasses. So if you're ready, we're going to get over into the room where we're going to do it. And here we go. Okay, here we are. So, just so you know, I didn't type anything out. It's all written on here. That's where the questions are. So I'm going to do this really quickly because I have a time frame I got to do this in, because I got to do other stuff today, like go to our arena, do some ice skating. So, first question from Eve in Tavares, Florida. Do you think that the NASCAR Cup field will ever be shortened from 43 cars to a lesser number? You know what? I think it never will. Just because right now, at what they're currently at, they're at 43. And they should have shortened it down a long time ago, like 25, 30 cars. A lot of cars in the Cup Series right now don't even deserve to be in there. So will they lower it? No. Chances are they're just going to raise it up and let more people who aren't deserving of it in the Cup Series. Next question from Bootsy in Dallas, Texas. If you could own a racing team, which series and why? If I could own a racing team, I would own Jimmie Johnson's 48 team, just because he is a 5-time champion. He has a lot of fans. Well, he has the most. He isn't necessarily the best driver, third best. Ahead of Kyle Busch in fourth, probably behind Johnson and Stewart. But he is still great because, again, he has 5 championships in the last few years. He has a great pit crew, great crew chief. He has great performances every week on and off the track. Great family man. You know what? I think he's an amazing guy just to be around no matter what, whether he is on the track or off the track. Another question from her. Will Dale Jr. continue to race after 2013 season? You know what? I don't think Dale Jr. is the best driver. He has a lot of fans because of his father, and he does finish around 15th, 25th place in a lot of races. And he does have the potential to be great, but again, he hasn't won any championships yet either. So you know what? He is good, don't get me wrong. He is a great driver. But is he the best? No. If Dale Sr. would never have raced, would he have as many fans as he does? Probably not. So will he continue racing? I think as long as he has the fan support, he's going to race till he can. And he's going to race as long as possible. I don't think he'll retire. Will Stewart retire? And will Gordon retire? You know what? I think Stewart and Gordon will both retire. Stewart, you know, and Gordon each getting that age, you're getting old enough. Stewart, he can be the owner of his team. You know, he has a great future lined up ahead of him. He's a great legacy left behind. I think he'll do fine. In 2 or so years, he'll probably retire. Gordon, same thing, about 2 or so years he'll retire, believe it or not. Don't get me wrong. Will he become president? Absolutely not. And, you know, he'll retire probably, you know, because he has a family. You know, he has a family to look after. And again, he's also had a huge legacy. He's won 5 championships, top 5, and most wins ever won. You know, I think he's a great guy. Next question from Covey in Gardendale, Texas. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? I live in Los Angeles, California. Believe it or not, I've never been to LA. Reason why I want to live there is because I have goals and dreams, and I want to succeed in my dreams and in my goals in life. And my goals in life mean living in LA and doing stuff in LA. So I want to be in LA. Next question from Lorraine in Salmo, BC. What's a word that rhymes with orange? Borange. It's a word. Get it in your head. Don't question me about that. Also from Lorraine. Is Danica allowed points in both series? I think she's allowed points in both series because of who she is. Top female driver in NASCAR. Everybody loves her. All the male fans support her, even though they may deny it. She's such good looking. She's a GoDaddy.com commercial girl. She sells so much merchandise at trailers. You know, she's a popular driver, and you know, that's why she may be not very good of a race car driver in terms of NASCAR, but she's always going to be around because she's so, just because of who she is, you know, that's why. I think she gets away with it. Also from Narain, is new car just skin or chassis also new? I have absolutely no clue, and I can't answer that question for you if it's mechanics or car related. See, I only know stuff if it's what kind of car, if it's the outside, the looks, the color. I can help you there, you know, but I cannot help you if it's related to mechanics and engines, or if it's a trick question, because I'm terrible at that and I don't want to make myself look bad, so I'm sorry. If you could work for any NASCAR team, which team would it be from Snusser in a town in the United States? Which I'm going to say Snusser, you live in Nebraska. You probably don't. If you could work for any team, again, I would want to work for Stewart-Haas Racing, just because Stewart is my favorite driver of all time, and Newman is a pretty good, decent driver too, and you know, I have no reason except for the reason that he's my favorite driver, so I gotta be honest with you. From Dahub in Hope, Indiana, who are your favorite bands and artists? My favorite artists are Cheryl Lloyd from The X Factor. She's a British girl, and her songs With Your Love, Oath, check them out, they're great, as well as Demi Lovato, Give Your Heart a Break, also amazing. Favorite band would be Maroon 5 and Adam Levine. Songs like Misery, what's those other songs that got stuck in my head? Daylight, great song, One More Night, you should check them out. Also from Dub, any songs that made impact for you or someone else? Songs like Nickelback, Far Away, One Republic, Good Time, you know, some great songs that give a strong message, and you know, songs that give you hope, especially when times are rough, and songs that give you encouragement, you know, those kind of songs are great. Okay, going back now to Narain in Selma, BC, why are they called apartments when they're all stuck together? They're called apartments because they're apart from the next place, something like that. I don't know, I'm really bad at these questions that involve problem solving, you know, I'm sorry. Okay, you were offered a spot on Stewart-Haas Racing, not crew chief. Which pit position or any position would you want to try? You can't be a crew chief though. Okay, and this is from 14 Smoke in Irving, Texas. If I was offered any spot, I'd probably want to be a spotter just because it seems so cool to watch the cars from above. And you know what, sir, you take on the risk. If somebody crashes, your driver crashes, it's your fault. But it's a risk you gotta be willing to take if you want to be on the team. Also from 14 Smoke, what do you plan for your future in, say, the next year? What do I plan for my future? I want to pick the right school. You know, I've applied. I want to see what school I get into, and I want to choose the right one. I want to be in a professional sports team, and I want to become something great, you know. That's what I want to do in the next year. And I want NASCAR Nation State to keep on growing, you know. That's what I want to do. So anyway, guys, that's all the questions. Thanks for listening to me blab on about stuff, about questions that you sent me, which is really awesome. I thank you for doing it really much. I really do appreciate it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And if you want to hear from me again, you know, why not send more questions? I made another one, may not. I really don't know yet. But yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later. See you. Bye.